Hi everyone, welcome to GR IAS Academy. This is Ncert, Geography faculty. So as you know, we are taking classes over the Ncert foundation course at our GR Academy. As part of that, I am giving a demo lecture for you on the topic that is the inner planets and the outer planet, the difference between inner planet and outer planet. So if you open the Ncert 11th class fundamental Ncert book, the first chapter which talks about is the origin of Earth and its planets. Okay, so first topic of that is what is the difference between the inner planets and the outer planets, or the difference between terrestrial planets and the Jovian planets. Okay, so we'll try to understand what is the difference between the terrestrial and the Jovian planets. So first, if you look at this picture or the board, you can see that there are 8 planets. You all know this is a basic fundamental point that there are 8 planets in our solar system, that is starting with Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So these are the 8 planets that are revolving around the Sun, right? And if you closely observe, what you can see is the Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are close to the Sun, and you can see that they are small in size and their orbits are also very close, right? But when you compare these things with the planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, what you can see is they are big and their orbits are also big, right? Now why is the difference? Why these planets are small and why these planets are big? The reason for that is during the formation stage of the planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Mercury were there close to the Sun, right? During the formation of this planet, these planets were very close to the Sun. So when you know that Sun is a hot ball of gas, it occupies 99% of the solar system. So the winds which were coming from the Sun were so intense that the gases which are present during the formation stage of the planets during the Mercury, Venus and Mars blew off. The solar winds are so intense and they blew off all the gases which were formed during the formation of the planets in case of Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. As a result, they remained as terrestrial planets. They are rocky planets because all the gases which were present were blown off by the winds coming from Sun. And when you compare this with the planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, what you can see is they are very big, right? And they are gaseous in nature because the solar winds were not that intense as in case of the Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, because these planets are located far away from the Sun, so solar winds were not that intense in blowing off the gases from this planet. So that's why these gases remained as the gaseous planet. That is one reason. And second reason is that, see, the solar winds, the intense heat coming from the Sun was not allowed the planets in this planet to condense the gases. Okay, so they remained in the form of gases and blown off. Okay, and third thing here is that since Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars are small planets, and their gravity capability is also less, so they could not able to hold the gases that were blown out by the Sun. And in case of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, they were very big, so they were able to hold the gases. And the second reason is, you know already, the distance between Sun and these planets. Okay, so what is the difference between terrestrial and Jovian planets? Terrestrial planets are rocky in nature. All the gases in these planets were blown off by the Sun's solar intense winds, right? And in case of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, they remained as gas giants because the solar winds were not that intense in this case of these planets. Okay, and now let us look into the comparison between the inner and outer planets. Okay, so as I told you, these planets, the inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, are terrestrial in nature. They are rocky in nature, and the component of gas is less. I would not say that these planets are devoid of gases. Gases are present, but at less content. And in case of Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus, the intensity, the number of gases are high. Okay. Coming to the orbits in these planets, what you can see is the orbits of these planets are very close. And whereas in the planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, the orbits are very big. And they are rocky in nature, these are gaseous in nature. Okay, so this is the first chapter that you see in the Ncert book. So for each and every topic, I will explaining this topic with using PPT and providing online classes as well as the offline classes. So if you are interested in the NCERT foundation course. If you feel that geography is a tough topic to understand, mark my words, join at GR Academy. I will make you expert in geography. Only the problem with geography is only the terminology, and I will be helping you the terminology using maps and PPTs. Okay, so this is our course. So our total course fees is around 4,999, is around 5,000, where we will be teaching economy, polity, geography and history, which will consist of 120 hours, and my subject geography I will be dealing with 30 hours, where I will be giving the comprehensive hold over the NCERTs in just 30 hours. And you know that every year, if you check the previous year question papers, 5 to 10 questions comes from prelims. Prelims paper comes from the NCERTs. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the lecture, and if you want more, please like, share and comment, and as well as visit our academy, which is in Ashok Nagar, nearby the Sudarshan Theatre. Thank you.